Hi everybody, welcome to the Southend Guy Paranormal Channel. It's me, Adam, back with you again for the Monday night vlog. Just in time again. I'm getting slightly better at this. You can, no, your eyes aren't deceiving you. I have two now. That's why I've been busy this weekend. Apart from Saturday when I was doing some DJ work for a friend of mine for her 50th. And then, yeah, I was kind of nosing around for another 9.3 converter, which reasons I'll get onto in a moment. So yeah, this is the one I bought, and it actually, and believe it or not, came from the same guy in Hitchin. It was an odd thing. I thought, what's he doing with one sub, because that was the one I bought for him beforehand. It turns out he's as much a sub nut as I am, so he's actually got three of them. They was all the same colour. And he's kept the other one because it's automatic, and he prefers the auto. With the 9.3, I prefer the manual. My 9.5 is an auto, but my 9.5 is like obviously my mile eater. So I want the most comfortable thing I can get home into it. Not saying these aren't, because these are bloody comfortable 9.3s. The seats in these are fantastic, and yeah. So part of the reason I kept this was because it was ULEZ compliant. I didn't know at the time when I bought it. Turned out it was. The post 2000 9.3s, which this is on a Y, this shape, are ULEZ compliant. They're 22 years old, and there's no charge for them. So with that in mind, I started nosing around. As I say, there was it. What it was with this, there was things that needed sorting out on this. I've done quite a few bits and pieces. I've changed the airbag. I've fitted four wheels of equal size, because this had 317s and 116 on it. So I've done the airbag. It's had front discs. I've changed the headlight as well. That it had a cracked headlight. The things that need sorting out on it. The hood didn't work. I knew that when I bought it. The gear linkage needs a bit of adjustment, because fifth gear is a bit of a git to get in. But yeah, and general cosmetic reworking. As I say, unfortunately, I've run out of time to do this, because August is fast approaching when the ULEZ starts. And whilst the weather like this is great, I can run out on the bike. There's Yonder. I've just literally had a new front tyre fitted to that. I've just literally this afternoon done changing sprockets. Yeah, it's all go as per usual. But yeah, as I say, I was trying to get this sorted out before August, before the ULEZ kicks in. As I say, what a bike will be finding the weather like this. Obviously, it's not always going to be like this. We're going to have some crap weather. Obviously, cars much better. And the other thing is, if I do get other jobs that come up in London every now and again, which I do, and I need to cart equipment around, I'm not going to be able to do it on the Honda. So therefore, that will be a lot better. Excuse me, finger. Yeah, that was the idea with it. Unfortunately, with my finger in so many pies, it's taken longer to do than I thought, and I'm basically I'm not going to have time to get this one sorted out. So I then started looking around for another 9.3, and yeah, this one, which is now here. That one set me back the Princely Summer 995. It's not. I mean, the price is what it is. These are going up in value. So if you want decent pristine examples, you're looking £2,000 plus now. I did see one on eBay, which was at eBay on Facebook Marketplace, which had a full service history, is in really good condition. It was like 1,500 quid, and it just went like that. So if you like these, you've got two options. You can pick one up that's is a project, or it's got everything with it. It depends what sort of price you want to pay. If you've got no time, if you've got a bit of time on your hands, something like that'd be great. As I say, no chance. With the new one, it's identical. It's another 9.3 turbo. It's identical in every way to that one. But basically with this one, it's cosmetics. As you can probably see, the lacquer's come away from the bonnet. As unfortunately some idiot caught the front of the bumper. There's a couple of little bits and pieces around it. It's not too bad. Someone got a bit jealous and keyed down the side of it. There's another other thing. But yeah, that's what I've got with this one. The good thing, obviously, the hood works. I went for the MOT history. It was fine. You know, it's either passed with very, you know, with maybe the odd minor advisories, or it's failed on something minor. So yeah, that should stand me in good stead. Done 132,000. There we go. But yeah, that's what I was up to yesterday. And I've got to give a big shout out to Rudy for driving me all the way up to Hitchin and pick us up. Last time I went on the train, it took me about 3 hours. So this time it was a lot easier. But there we go. So yes, I have a new edition. This one will be staying with me now. This one is a keeper. Yeah, and that one, if someone's interested in the project, I don't know if anyone like Jeff buys cars or Hubnut will be interested in something like this. I don't know. I might put it their way, see what they say. Yeah, there we are. So yeah, that is basically what I've been up to, guys. Picking this up, sorting the chain of sprockets out on Honda. Filming wise, I even got out and filmed. I went back to Hadley Castle Sunday night. It was just a last minute thing. Tracy was like, "You want to do something?" Oh, okay. It was the only thing I could think of, because they do like a ceremony there sometimes, you know, which was a nice night, and you've got certain parts of the year they do. There's a little collective that does ceremonies. As it turned out, they didn't do it there anyway, but that's another story. So yeah, Tracy said he fancies doing something, and it's nothing I could think of. I was trying to think of sites. It's hard when you're buzzing around to try and think of something to do. So I just said Hadley Castle, because I had the collective, you know, the collective ceremony thing in my mind, and so I went there. Not too bad. Yeah, might have got a couple little bits of activity in there. I'll have to see with the edit. I've got lots to edit as well. That's another thing. I think that is about it, really. I think I've waffled on about these two cars long enough. Yeah, you will. So, long and short, you'll be seeing this one out a fair bit more. I've just got to do. I'm just waiting for this week to tick over, because it's started July on the weekend. So rather than waste a month's tax, I'll wait until the end of the week, get that and get the tax on it. Yeah, and that one's up for sale. Obviously, the 9.5 is not going anywhere. It's just too good a car. It's too useful, that thing. You know, from carting my DJ gear about to, you know, I've done a bit of camping in it. I'll take my boat out with it. You know, it's got a tow bar. It's way too useful. So long as that thing continues to roll, I will continue to drive it. Yeah, so that's where we're at. That would be the new addition to the fleet. Obviously, the Honda's here. The Triumph at the moment is still at Alistair's workshop. It's slowly coming together, along with the bill. I'm dreading the bill for that one. That is 4 figures. That's going to be looking at. It's one of them things. Just got to deal with it. And yeah, there we are. Right, I'm going to leave it there. I'm actually quite tired. I'm a bit hungry. I'm going to go indoors and sort some food out. And we will see you then. This Thursday, I honestly don't know what's coming up this Thursday. I haven't even looked at my computer. So it'll be a bit of a surprise, whatever it is, because I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I've got plenty on my computer. It's just get the time to edit. I've just booked off another week, actually, a week's holiday in about 2 weeks. So I'm going to try and split it between doing a bit of editing and maybe trying to get away somewhere. Who knows? Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. Love and light to you. God bless you. I've waffled on more than enough. Have a good one, everybody. Take care. Bye-bye.